Hi there, welcome to the Hue and Cry Studio Blog 2010. I have a wee smartphone here that takes a video. I just got it the other day, so I am going to try and use it to contribute my bit to the diary that Gregory so brilliantly set up and is keeping going with day in, day out. I mean, basically, as he's probably already described, the way we're doing this is on a kind of alternately weekly basis. I'll be in Glasgow looking after my daughter, and then we'll make music furiously through the day, and then I come down to London to be with my partner and do other business, and then MP3s fly around the infosphere, and we work on melodies and let things percolate in each other's absence, so that when we come back together again we're just raring to go. And the writing process is quite interesting at the moment. It's kind of like not looking backwards, just keeping going forwards. A new song every day, get to some kind of result, by 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, from about 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. And yes, it's this kind of funk place that we're in at the moment, which is just, a delight, because that's almost when I started to kind of get inspired by music, which was by listening to Earth, Wind and Fire and Stevie Wonder and Sly Stone when I was a wee boy. But there's lots of other interesting stuff coming in as well. There's sort of Afro-funk grooves, there's extreme prettiness, kind of Aretha Franklin style big chord prettiness. Lyrically, what's coming up is, coming off what Gregory said, look, let's try and write a political record here, let's try and write a record that at least engages with, every song engages with everyday reality, real life issues. People are struggling out there, and let's just see if we can write something that channels the times. It's something I've always tried to push into the process. To be asked to do it is quite it's quite demanding. Time to step up to the plate, Pat, but I'll do my best. And a lot of the writing's happening in the room. A lot of the initial kind of nailing of the idea is happening in the room lyrically. I'll take it away and refine it and work on it, but we're definitely capturing moods in the room. I mean, there was a song we did last week, which, the groove of it was essentially Doobie Brothers, Michael McDonald, slow 70s jam. But what it suggested to me was a character that was kind of halfway between, the guy out of the Hurt Locker, the kind of alienated, crazy bomb disposal expert, and Tom Cruise from Born on the 4th of July. And I just had this image completely flash into my head of this guy, lying in this trailer park with his one remaining hand around a bottle of Jack Daniels, realising that he's absolutely at the bottom of the pile in America at the moment, but thinking that there may be some kind of freedom in that. He's the cost of he's the visible cost of American overstretch, but maybe there's a way whereby he can go completely under the wire and live a completely different life. It's just a scenario that comes up from a set of grooves and chords that, when it comes up, you've just got to go with it. It's almost like novel writing, a short story writing. There's the characters, he's jumped up right in front of your face, and you've got to go with it. So those moments are happening all the time, and have happened over the last 2 weeks. And I think we're going to do it for about another 2-3 weeks. And by that moment, we should have a record, or we should have a record written. Certainly not begun to be recorded, but certainly written. And then we take it to a great bunch of musicians, Hue and Cry Band and all the other incredible jazz musicians and soul musicians that are floating around the central belt of Scotland in 2010 at the moment, and we'll see what we can make out of it. But so far so good. So far so good. Okay, I'm going to take this little machine into the writing room next week, and we'll see what we can record there. But yep, this is a kind of rough and ready, not too slick, but certainly extremely intimate and extremely real diary of how we're going to bring this new album together. And stay tuned, and we'll keep you posted. Okay, bye.